Are you not liking it? There we go. Okay. Good morning, Cindy. Hi, Trina. You're the first ones here. Oh, hang on. I got to do regular chat. There we go. Hi, Barbara. 5 degrees in Oregon. Oh my gosh. I haven't looked to see what it is here. Last time I looked, it was like 54, but I don't know what it is. Hi, Ellen. Good morning. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Larissa. Hi, Connie. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Catherine in Vancouver, Canada. I bet it's cold where you are too. Hi, Sea Beach. Where is Ken? This is not a holiday for us. He is actually at the office shipping the card kits. So we don't get today off. It's a federal holiday, but it's not a Stamps of Life holiday. Because imagine the complaints we'd get that we're not answering emails. Hi, Jeannie. Good morning. Hi, Valerie. So Ken is at the office. Hi, Diane on Facebook. Hi, Tammy on Facebook. And he is labeling and getting everything ready to send out the card kit today. Ooh, Beverly said it was 2 degrees in Idaho. Ooh, hi, Debbie. Oh, she just bought the, did you get the, oh my goodness, the glitter. Hang on, let me go get mine because I finally get to show it. So Crafter's Companion sent this to me a while back, and now I finally get to share it with you guys, but they sent me a whole bunch, so I don't know which ones you guys get. I think it's these. So they're the glitter paste, but they're a little different than regular glitter paste because they're freakishly amazing. Because they are, I don't even know how to explain these, you guys, but I was just like, I wish I could wear this. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Hi, Quilty. Good morning. Ooh, negative 11 degrees in South Dakota. Ooh. So, hang on, that one's not open. I don't want to open it since it's not open yet. Let me see. I think it was this one. Oh gosh, it's this one. Mystical Ocean. If I had to pick one, I think Mystical Ocean would be my favorite. Now I can finally use these. It's horrible when I get new products and I can't use them like a lot because if they're not on the website, I shouldn't use them. But this one in here, let me just leave them closed because I'm not going to use them right now. But this one, this is the Mystical Ocean. But it has, I hope the camera can catch it. I bet you it can't. But it has a chunky glitter in it instead. And let me just tell you, it changes color. So like if you look at it from one direction, it's one color, but then you turn it and then it's a different color, and then you turn it and it's a different color. It's like, I don't understand. There's a name for that, I think. But here's the pink one. Here's the Moon Bloom. Gosh, oh, there we go. Oh, there's a kind of good shot. Look at that. You guys, and this is like a chunkier glitter than the normal ones they've done. This is another one. Mermaid's Tail is another one that changes color. Look, watch. Hang on. I'm trying to get the camera to get the color. There we go. That might work. But you can kind of see how it's changing color. Like over here, it's like purple. But then when I turn it here, now it's blue or green. It is, you guys, it is amazing. So I'll be using this. Oh, this one. What's this one? Wood Nymph. Where'd these names come from? I know it's hard to name things, but that's weird. But look at this one, you guys. You think it's green, but it's like a yellow, greeny, bluey. If that makes sense. So I wish you guys could like really see them in person because they look so much better in person than on camera. On camera, it just looks green. But let me just tell you, like there you can kind of see different colors. See how it's different color there than it is there. So yeah, it does look like Northern Lights. That's kind of a good way to explain it. Francine says that green is my jam. Yeah, let me just tell you guys, if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know, because Emerald Lake is amazing too. So I am just saying. They are absolutely amazing. And they're like my favorite colors. So just saying, we're the only ones that have them right now. I don't know how long we get the exclusive on them, but we do have them exclusively. Gina says, I'm going to see them in person when they arrive. And Gina, when you get them, please post on our Facebook fan page. Because I can't explain it. I literally cannot explain how gorgeous these are. I'm like looking at it again going, oh my goodness. It's like different colors every time you turn it. Like, can you see how it's, oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you could see how like here it's one color, but then over here it's another color, but then you turn it and then it goes by the light, what light it sees. It's amazing. So perfect for all your stencils. That's 99% of the time why I would use it, but let me just tell you, love them. Susan says, good morning. Wondering if you could explain how the hinge dies were used to make a box. That was on the exploding box, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was on the exploding box. And let me show you the hinges, because let me just tell you guys, I know 99% of you don't understand the hinges. I understand. I understand that you don't understand. I get that. But let me just tell you, if you do not get them next week, you're going to be sad. Just because it's finally going to click. So what does the hinges mean? The hinges means you can take any die. So like this is a cute little, just a regular rectangle, rounded rectangle, right? Cute little die. And look, now it's a hinge, right? So now it has a hinge on it. So here's another example. This is a good one too. So this is using the castle. It has a hinge on it. So it literally, so remember when, there's another one. Remember when we did the truck? There's a video of me showing how to do the truck, where the truck was on the front of the card and then it opened and then it was like part of the card, right? I don't know. I don't have it here. Otherwise I'd show it to you. That was a special technique where you ran it through your machine just a little bit and didn't run it all the way. And then you had to run it a different way and then blah, 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 blah. No. Now you just use a hinge and you're done. There's like, I think it's 4 different sizes. Let me see if I can find them, because I know you guys are like not understanding them, and I totally understand that you're not understanding them, but they're totally awesome. Let's see. Here they are. So you're getting a lot of different sizes. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sizes, and you're like, gosh, I don't really need 6 different sizes, but it's awesome. Hang on, let me see if I can find something to show you really quick, because I know you guys don't. It's weird. I understand that it's weird, and I totally get that, but it's good. It's a good weird. Let's see. Let me just try to hang on. Give me a second. Sorry, I wasn't planning on doing this. Here. No, that's not going to work because it's like a folded. Oh, here. Let's do. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out like a way to show you that. Not that one. Okay, so remember the tailgate, right? So really quick, let me die cut this one so I can show you. So what I'm doing really quick, I know you guys can barely see me, but I have one of the paper pads from the tailgate stamp and die set, and I have a die, and I'm just going to run it through really quick just to show you why you want the hinges. So I'm going to lay that down. I don't think I've ever demoed before on a No Makeup Monday. So I'm running this through. You get to see the background on a different level, huh? So now I die cut that, right? So I die cut it. Then we're going to get a card base. And you know how I always have extra card bases just laying in here because you do. And let's get the hinges out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my die, my smaller die, and I'm going to measure it and say, okay, which die is a good size for the truck? And I think it's that one. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to die cut this out of a funky color so you can really see what I'm doing here, okay? Yeah. So now I'm going to run this through. I'm just die cutting the hinge like a normal die. Okay, now let me bring everything over so you can see it. Okay. I literally have no room on that wall. I have to like suck it in practically. Okay, so what did I just do? First, I die cut my truck, right? I die cut my truck. So now I have my truck. Now, of course, I could have stamped and die cut that also, but here it is. I have my truck. Then I have my card base, right? Just a standard card base. Great, fine. Now, we can do a couple things with this. We can lay this here and we can have it hinge this way. We can have it up here and have it hinge this way. That would actually be really cute. That would be really cute. But I want to do it on the side just so we can really see it. So what I'm going to do is I have my little hinge. So I measured this hinge, right? I measured this hinge and I said, okay, that one's going to fit like the best, right? So what I'm going to do, actually, I probably should have done the smallest one, but whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see my little hinge. It has a little fold line on it. So I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to add adhesive to one side on the top. Add adhesive to one side. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Give me a minute. And I am going to add that. Ooh, I want to have it open different. So I'm going to add it. See, here's my little hinge. I have sticky on it. I'm going to add it right there on the edge. Okay. Well, I should have put it more at the edge, real edge. Hang on. It's hard to do in the air. There we go. So now I just have it on the edge, right? It's just on the edge. Now I'm going to add adhesive to the top of this one. And now I'm going to add it to my card. So I'm going to do something fun with this card. Instead of having it hinge on this side, I'm going to have it hinge on this side. So I'm going to lay it right there on the edge, just like that. So now, see, I have my little truck driving around. Here is my normal card, like that. But look at this. Ta-da! Now I can write a secret message. Isn't that cool? Now, if I would have put it more on the edge, it would even hinge better. So let's look at it at the top, just so you can get another idea. So it's still very sticky. I'm going to add it to the top of my truck, right there on the top, so you can see what I've done right there. Okay. Now, oh, let's do it this way. So now my fold is up here. I'm going to do a horizontal card. And I'm going to add it right to the top of my card. That's not even centered. Right to the top of my card. So there we go. Here's my normal card. Dun, 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 dun. But look at this. Dun, 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 dun. Now, you would probably do the same color as whatever you're hinging, right? I did a different color so you could see where the hinge was. But there's the hinge. So it kind of makes it like a separate card almost. So here's one card. Then here's the other card. So now you can have more interaction. Again, I could do it at the top if I wanted. Let's move it over here. Normally you wouldn't be moving it around as much as I am. And then again, dun, 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 there's my hinge. And then I'm going to open my card. So that is the hinges, if that makes more sense. Let's see. Pamela says, are they sold out? Really? I didn't think the hinges were sold out. Let me look. Oops. Oh, wrong spot. Oops. Oh, they are sold out. What a bummer. Yep, gone. Well, those went fast. So some people got it. Some people watched the video I did. That's good. So that's the hinge. Make sure you click the notify me when it comes back in stock. Also, and I probably shouldn't show you this one either because I think it only had 14 in stock, is the sending hugs. Yeah, it only has 14 left. So this is the sending hugs. And the cool thing about this, you guys, is this circle also fits in our big, large circle flip it. So that also fits on the circle flip it. Deborah said, hello from North Carolina. Thank you for taking the time to explain the hinge dies. I did purchase them. See, Deborah, you just knew to trust me, right? You knew to trust me, and so you bought them. Good for you. Trust me, you guys, just trust me. Now, here's one fun one. This is the medallion die background. And let me just tell you guys, when I designed this, I thought of it to be more of like a masculine card, I would think, because it's just more of a Art Deco look to me. But look at these amazing samples, both springtime, hot pink background, which this one's easy. You just die cut it and you're done. This one has ink blending in the background, and it's all poking through the windows. Isn't that gorgeous? I love how it's literally just poking through the windows. of that one. So that is the medallion die, and it is on flash sale as well. And then, of course, we have the glitter paste. So those are all on there. Hi, Deborah. Hello. Lynn, points are working. So if you're having an issue using your points, you can contact Faylene. Are we going to have more 5x7 card bases? Yeah, there's one coming. I don't think it's this month. Maybe it's next month is the one I'm thinking about. But yes, always more. Kelly, not this month. That's all I know. But they are coming soon. Diane says, I ordered it and just said, I'll figure it out later. See, you trust me. Thank you. You just trust me. You know, I wouldn't steer you wrong. Let's see. Arlette says, I think the hinges might work as tabs too. Yeah, they actually could. I don't know how far they would really extend. Hang on, let me see. Where'd that one go that I just die cut? I already lost it. Here it is. Let's see. If you folded it the other way and you had like a card, let me see. Yeah, they could. They're kind of a funky shape. We have regular tabs. We have regular tabs on the website. Have you seen those? I would use these instead. I think they're right here because I just used them for something. I really thought I saw them. I really thought I saw them. Katie's been working on organizing me, which has been a huge blessing because I've been going crazy. Okay, well, I don't see them now. I literally just saw them a second ago. But yeah, we have regular tabs on the website also that have been around a while. Let's see. Frank Insurance says, pro hint, order everything ASAP, then you get free postage and no FOMO. Frank Insurance, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Yes, Elgar says, if you miss the flash sale on the hinges, you can use your points to offset the regular price. There you go. There you go. Yellow Rosa says, hey, Stephanie, so glad to be joining you live. My husband reminded me, he calls you No Makeup Monday, even on Thursdays. Yeah, I wear a little bit more makeup on Thursdays, but I'll be honest, you guys, I'm not a makeup person. I'm just like, it is what it is. Debbie says, for those of you that are worried about the glitter freezing, these things sit on trucks all the time. They thaw out if they did. Yeah, I don't think you'd have any issues with those. I have not even ordered the hinges. And so, yeah, I don't have an ETA on those. Oh, Sharon, you're too kind. You're too kind. Pamela says, my daughter and I have been using your tabs a lot lately while organizing our craft supplies. Yeah, they're awesome. And I'm like devastated. Oh, you know what? See, Katie's been organizing you guys, and let me just tell you, it has been heavenly. So, because you guys all know that I literally just throw things in here. So, like, here's an example of how she's organizing me better. Ugh. So, here we have, we released a whole bunch of embellishments to our Gold Club members last night. Oh, Sherry, maybe you should change the address you sent to. Do you have like a work address or something? It sounds like things are getting stolen before they can even get to you. But here's like, so she's working, this is not supposed to be in there. But she's working on organizing me. So like, here's an example of A2 rectangles. There we go. Boom. And this is heavy, so it has a lot of A2 rectangles in it. Here's my here's A1 dotted rectangles. Actually, those are scallops. You didn't know that. Here's scalloped rectangles 5x7. So they're all getting, here's the large circle words. So the large circle words are the same size as the sending hugs words. So these all coordinate with that. In fact, if I were you, I would store my sending hugs in this set because they all go together. Teresa says, good job, Katie. Yeah, well, she's getting paid, so she better be a good job. Here's my dotted stars. See, there you go. So this Kirsten bag, and by the way, I just ordered more pink Kirstens, just saying. I also ordered pink Faylene's, just saying. And Pink Katie's, I think, are already on the site. Yes. So now when I say I just ordered, think, okay, 6 months, she'll get it. Okay. So it takes a while to get things from other companies. I don't have the pull, or I don't have it's not my factory, so I can't say, hey, I need it now. So I'm at the whatever. I just have to wait. So, but yeah, all of these. So here's like my A1 dotted, A1 rectangle. So yeah, so it's getting very, very organized. And this is just one. This sucker is heavy, by the way. So all my nested go here. I'm still wondering where my tabs went. Anyway, okay, moving on. Let's see. Judy said, hello, all just got here, kept trying to get here, but then hadn't started. And then I got distracted. Hey, I hear ya. It's the creative ADD, right? We get very distracted. Lugene says, yay for the Totally Tiffany pink bags. Yeah, they actually changed the number I have to order. And so it's much easier now for me to reorder. Corn flour is probably not going to come back. Probably not going to come back because we have so many new colors coming out. Debbie said her daughter said yes to the dress this weekend. Yay, wedding plans are moving along. How exciting. How exciting. I remember when we found Kirsten's wedding dress. And we had to make a couple like alterations on it because she didn't like the sleeves. She wanted to move the sleeves this way and do this and do this. So we're like, okay, so we sent it to be altered and it came back and she put it on and she didn't like it. And just thinking about it makes me tear up because she was devastated. And I just looked at her and I just said, if you don't like it, you are not wearing it. And in all honesty, I don't know what happened to that dress in the end. She did not wear it for her wedding. And thankfully, she ended up finding a dress that literally was sewn onto her body. She, you know how like brides usually like lose a lot of weight right before they get married, but she was so tiny that on the last alteration day, the woman had it on Kirsten and she was literally sewing it in. And she's like, you're losing too much weight. And I said, I'm going to start feeding you M&Ms because she was losing so much weight. But let me just tell you, it was the most beautiful dress on her. And it was the best decision we made to get her a different dress. So sometimes that happens. Hopefully, I'm sure, Debbie, that's not going to happen to you. But yeah, it was, thank you, Annette. I'm at the mercy of the other companies. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. And alterations are not cheap. Yes, Kate. It was one of those, she wasn't in love with it when we got it. So she's like, yeah, if we make all these changes, I think I'll love it. And that's where I messed up. I pushed her into getting it. And so that's why I said, no, you're not wearing it. And later I remember her saying, she's like, that dress was the devil. I'm like, what? But yeah, whatever. Let's see. DHL is holding up. Oh, Sherry. And it has nothing to do with the neighborhood you live in. Actually, it's just getting it to you because it goes through all these other neighborhoods. When is Pineapple Ink released to us? Yeah, actually, that's funny because we had did I ever tell you the story? Hang on, let me look up the pineapple really quick. Pineapple Ink's end of February. So it was funny when we lived in our dream house. I'm sure I've told this story before. When we lived in our dream house, I came home one day from work and there was a note on our door from the police department saying that they entered our home when we weren't there. Which one, I thought that was kind of weird. But the problem was before they did that, there was someone saw a burglar, I guess you would call it a burglar, I don't know, walking on, so we had cinder block walls between the houses, and he was walking on the cinder block wall, right? And so the police were called, and our back door for our dog, hang on, I got icky. Our back door for our dog was always open. So Cookie could go in and out, right? And so they knocked on our door and nobody was home. And they looked in and they could see our back door was open. So they immediately pulled their guns, they told me later, and entered my home, which I am thankful. And they literally searched our entire home. Now, I cannot even imagine, because I am the messiest. You guys come to my house and you would see that I am a messy person. My house is clean, but it's messy. So there's crap everywhere. Now, it's still clean. Like, I would still, if something touched my counter, I would still eat it, which means a lot because I am a germaphobe. So, I mean, it's clean, but it's like there's crap everywhere, right? There's just stuff everywhere. And so they entered the home and they literally looked under every bed, every closet, every room, and they cleared the home. So they knew the burglar was not hiding in our home or keeping us hostage, right? Okay, great. So they leave this note on my house saying, hey, so you know we entered your home. I'm like, whoa, okay. But so I had to call them because they thought we had video surveillance, whatever, video cameras. And this is before the Ring doorbells, you guys, because now everybody has a Ring doorbell. But we didn't. But they came over, they talked to me, they said, yes, we entered your home. And I said, oh, interesting. I said, were your guns drawn? And they said, yes, they were drawn because we thought maybe you were being held hostage. And I'm like, wow, okay. And I'm like, but this is a really good neighborhood. And they said, that's why it's happening here, because you live in a good neighborhood. And I'm like, oh, they're like, burglars do not go to bad neighborhoods. They live in bad neighborhoods, but they go to good neighborhoods. And I was like, oh, funny story though. As a side note, they did enter our home. They went through, this is when the girls lived with us. They went through all of the rooms and they went to one of the rooms and the younger policeman said, this room has been ransacked. And then they went to another room and they said, this room has been ransacked. And the older policeman said, don't worry, no, it hasn't. They have teenagers. So my daughter's bedrooms were so messy, the police thought the rooms had been ransacked. What does that say about my daughters? They're worse than me. Now, the funny thing is they grew up and they are tidier than me. You go to Kirsten's house and you will not, it is so picked up. Everything is picked up. If there's toys, the kids, of course, have toys in the front room, but they're put away. Now, I have toys in my front room, and let me just tell you, I have literal balls for those boys everywhere in my house. And they have a playroom at my house. So, yeah, let me just tell you, that is the funniest thing. Quilty says, my house looks lived in. I grew up in a museum. My mom was crazy about keeping things in place. Yeah, I'm just kind of one of those, yeah, I don't care if the toaster's on the counter. Yeah, I don't care if those 2 potatoes are still sitting on the counter from Thanksgiving. True story, they are. I'm just like, I don't worry about those kind of things. I worry about getting releases out done early. I worry about making sure Pineapple Ink is coming out soon. I worry about ordering the hinge dies. I think about those things. I can't think about, oh, look, there's a tape measure on the floor. There's a water bottle on the floor right now. Yeah, just saying. I mean, it's just crazy. So yes, they are they are much cleaner than I am now. So it is what it is. But yeah, funny story. And every once in a while I'll tease the girls. He didn't think my house was ransacked. He thought your rooms were ransacked. So although that house wasn't as messy as we are now, it was a massive house. It was a 4,000 square foot house. That's why I call it the dream house. It was a 4,000 square foot house. And my office alone was the bonus room. And so it was massive. It was actually, yeah, it was massive. And so we had storage everywhere. And we also had a lot of junk too, because we would fill up the house with stuff. So we went from 4,000 square feet to now we live in, I think this is 1,200 square feet. Luckily, I got rid of 2 kids though, so that helped. Yeah. So the goal is someday to be cleaner. It's just crafty people are not neat. I mean, how many people are crafty and have a clean craft room? Like my desk, my demo table right now is fairly clean. Those are lights, those are egg sponges. But other than that, those are fairly clean. What you guys see is fairly clean, but the floor, well, actually the floor doesn't look too bad right now. But yeah, there's stuff everywhere. What would the police say now if they came in and saw all the camera equipment and lighting? You know what? Hard to explain, but funny. True story. Because, hang on. No, hang on, guys. Sorry, YouTube. Okay, I touched a wire. That wire. So Facebook, look, you can see all the wires up there. Look at the camera. That's a camera and all the wires. Isn't that lovely? Hang on, I'll show you YouTube. Look at that. All the wires, and then they go to the TV screen. Hang on, can you see? Oh, it's covered because we don't like it to get dust. So yeah, you can see all of that. So YouTube, let me show you. But yeah, the cameras on the ceiling are really scary. So look. So you can see the cameras on the ceiling, and they can see that from outside. People can see that from outside, which is really funny. And then there's all the wires. Isn't that sexy? Look at that. This is what I live in every day. And then there's wires going down, and then all the cameras. That black thing that you see right, you can't get my finger right there by the stool. That's another camera stool. I mean, a camera thing. So yeah, let me just tell you guys, messy. Hang on. Sorry. There we go. I better not touch that camera anymore. Sorry. So yeah, totally messy. You can see my phone, YouTube. Hang on. I'm going to try to fix it. I probably shouldn't have done any of that, but whatever. Okay. So there. Okay. So, Elle says, when guests come over, I make sure they know where the bathroom is so they won't open the closet. Oh yeah. Let me tell you. So that is the mess I call life. Hi, Blossom. Hello there. Jeannie says, I guess you don't use your ceiling fan. You're right. We don't. In fact, the light switch has one of my labels on it that says, what's it say? It says fan, and it's holding the light so you can't turn it on. Martha says, our house is lived in. House is too clean or sterile and boring to me, no matter if there's plenty for pretty furnishings. We have also always had up to 4 big dogs, so their toys and beds are everywhere. Yes, yeah. Pam says, my craft room looks like a bomb hit it. I'm trying to get more organized, just takes major time. Yeah, and you know what, Pam, I feel like I'm organized because I know if you ask, except for the hang tabs where I can't find all of a sudden, but in general, I know where almost everything is. And so I'm proud of myself for that, but at the same time, it's just a mess. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. And do I spend an hour cleaning or do I spend an hour designing a new die? Well, it takes more than an hour to design a new die, but you get the idea. It's just like, I'm just like, whatevs, you know. And you want to know a secret? I don't make my bed. I don't make my bed. It is what it is. Sometimes I'll pull the covers up a little bit, but no one goes in my bedroom except Kenny and Stephanie. And no one can see my bedroom. No one's ever going to see my bedroom. And I don't care. And my mom's like, no, but if you make your bed, you've done at least one thing that day. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't care. I just don't care. Jamie says, I don't have a craft room. It's on my dining room table. Yep, been there. Used to do that. Yep. Cheryl's like, I'm with you. I'd rather craft than clean. Yeah. You know, Pam says, me either. I agree. So it is what it is. Yeah. And, you know, even when I had Cookie, like I'm thinking, oh, like if I had a dog, I wouldn't want my dog in my sheets. Totally agree with that. But Cookie couldn't get on our bed. So it didn't matter because there was no dog to get on the bed. Hi, Gary. Hello there. Will you be making anything with wagon wheels? It's not on the schedule, but I will have to think that. I'll have to think that one through. Barbara says I have to make my bed every day. Barbara, you're a more organized human being than me. That's awesome. And hey, nothing against people that make their beds. My mom makes her bed every single day too. I'm just like, there's other things I have to think about. Annette says, when I was a kid, I was such a clean freak that I had to strip the floors and wax my bedroom. Wow. Martha says, my craft and art mess is confined to my separate 800 square foot studio. I moved it all out of the house when it became a business. Oh, Martha, that sounds heavenly. Cheryl says, can you make more cats like your party cats? Cheryl, we have more critters coming. I just have to get them on the schedule. I definitely just have to get them on the schedule. I was going to say something though, but I had something I was going to say. I forgot. Don't you hate when you forget? Kate says, takes a minute and my room looks so much neater. I like mine every day. Will I ever do any quilting dies? Stamping Kitty, oh, I just don't think so. I prefer to use the big dies for quilting. AccuCut had some big quilt dies. I know that, but no, I don't think so. Lynn says, when I was a young child, I would make my room messy, so I would have to clean it all up. Boredom. Wow. Quilty said my mom, when she was in high school, would come home at lunchtime and iron the clothes she was wearing and then go back to school. Wow. Wow. Teresa says, is your new place going to have a craft room? Kind of. There's no it's kind of a mess, but it's the taping room and the craft room are going to be separate because there's no big room where we're going to move to. When are we moving? I have no idea. We're just like kind of in. Oh, Crafter's Companion has quilting dies? I didn't know that. I'll have to look into those. But are they the wafer thin dies? I just don't feel like I have very good luck with the wafer thin dies in fabric. I will have to look into that. I'll have to look into that because I don't know. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's after 11. So I need to head out, you guys. I'm trying to think if there's any emergency things I need to tell you. Thursday's Crafters Corner. Tomorrow, if you're anywhere near Laguna Hills, Ken is opening the store tomorrow. Also, I think it's 9 to 2. Card kits are going out today. Also, if you have not added your birthday yet to your account, make sure you add your birthday. Some of you are saying, what? Yeah, I know. So log in to our website, log in. Up at the top, it says My Account. Click on that. Then go to the side and it says Account Information. Click on that and add your birthday. You do not need to add the year. I think it automatically adds a year for you. Doesn't matter because I don't need to know how old you are. Although that would be good for statistics, but I don't care. I don't need to know how old you are. I just need to know the month and the day. And yeah, just do that if you haven't done that yet. Barbara says, yippee skippy, card kit is coming. Yes, it is. The post office is not open today. No. So a lot of shipping is not going out today, but the card kits are. Ken is having a Take Two Tuesday tomorrow. Yes, he is. Cheryl, you're welcome, my love. Okay. So Dawn says, is your mom feeling better? I sure hope so. Thank you. I haven't talked to her since Saturday, but she's supposed to come over today, this afternoon. She got a second antibiotic, so I'm hoping that helps. So yeah, I'll let you know on Thursday. Hopefully she's coming over today. So I need to get out of here, you guys, but I will see you Thursday for Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you Thursday. Take care. Bye-bye. Dun, 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 dun. Find the buttons, find the buttons, find the buttons.